Something went viral today, and depending on where you saw it, you probably got a completely different version of the story. Some people are saying one thing, others are saying something completely different, and somehow both sides sound convinced they're correct. And this isn't just one video or one post. This is everywhere right now. You've probably seen clips. Screenshots, headlines, people reacting to it, arguing about it, breaking it down. But here's the part that's weird. Almost no one is actually explaining it. What's confirmed and what's just being repeated. So let's slow this down for a second. Here's what people are saying. Sorry, my nose. There's a clip going around, and it's being shared like it proves something big. Some people are saying it exposes something, others are saying it's being taken out of context. And then there's a third group who aren't even talking about the original clip anymore. They're reacting to reactions, So now the story isn't even the story. It's the conversation around it. And that's where things start to get messy. Because when something spreads this fast, people don't stop to verify. They respond, on how it feels, basically. And right now, the story is triggering a reaction, confusion, frustration, curiosity. Even people who don't fully understand it are still reacting to it. And that's what makes something go viral. Not necessarily the truth of it, but the reaction to it. Now, let's talk about what we actually know, because there are a few things that are confirmed. There is real footage. There are real people involved. And yes, something actually did happen, but the interpretation of it, that's where everything splits. Because depending on who you follow, you're seeing a completely different explanation. One side is framing it one way, another is framing it the opposite way. And both are using pieces of the same situation to tell a completely different story, basically. And if you're just scrolling, you don't see the full picture. You see fragments, and your brain fills in the rest, basically. That's how this works now. And this is happening more and more. A moment happens, it gets clipped, it gets shared, people react, and then the reactions become the main story. So by the time most people see it, they're not even reacting to the original event anymore. They're reacting to someone else's interpretation of it. And that's why things feel confusing right now. Because it's not just about what happened. It's about how fast it's being reshaped as it spreads. And once something reaches that level, it's almost impossible to slow it down. Now, here's the question that matters. Not who's right, but what are you actually looking at? Are you seeing the original moment? Or are you seeing someone else's version of it? Because that difference is everything. Yep. And most people don't even realize they're not looking at the same thing anymore. That's why something can feel so obvious to one person and completely wrong to someone else. They're not reacting to the same reality. And that's what's making things feel so off lately. Not just the story, but everything. Because this isn't a one-time thing. This is some information and it's moving now, fast, fragmented, emotion-driven. And once you see it, you start noticing it everywhere. So the next time something goes viral, before reacting, just ask yourself one thing. What am I actually seeing right now? Because chances are, there's more to it than what's being shown. Did you see this today? What version did you see? Talk to you tomorrow.